Spiritual maturity involves gaining knowledge of doctrine, learning how to apply it, and understanding how to conduct ourselves in our spiritual life. Knowing how to manage things, how to treat people, learning to show mercy, to be prudent, to have wisdom in speaking, in teaching. It's about knowing when to speak and when to remain silent, how to teach, how to encourage and exhort others, how to admonish, and how to explain things clearly. All of this maturity allows us to navigate our spiritual life wisely. It's like when someone begins studying for a career or a profession. They start with the basics, and in the end, they become highly skilled professionals who know how to handle the entire subject. The spiritual life is the same. The Lord's doctrine is the same. We too are on a journey learning the doctrine and every day learning something new. When we hear people's testimonies, we learn something. When others tell us about a miracle God performed in their lives or about a promise God made that was fulfilled, we learn from that. The way God deals with us, the way he gives dreams or visions, all of this is part of a learning journey. All of this helps us learn how to live the spiritual life, and how to walk the Lord's path. And in this way, we must keep progressing, changing, and doing things right, doing everything well without offending or hurting anyone. It's about not failing to manage, guide, organize, govern, direct, admonish, or teach someone because of a lack of wisdom. Even something as simple as seating a person in their chair requires knowing how to do it. With wisdom, good manners, prudence, and mercy, right? For example, saying, please move a little to make room for someone who is coming and needs the chair. Thank you, right? Even in these small, simple actions, we must apply wisdom, the very wisdom we are acquiring. This is part of the spiritual maturity we develop by paying attention to the doctrine, putting the Lord's teachings into practice, reading the Bible, and practicing good manners. We learn every time we read it so we can learn to do something well, something good, both in life and in doctrine. Our spiritual life, therefore, must be a life of growth. We keep growing and prospering until, as the apostle says, we become teachers, people who truly know. Our spiritual life cannot remain stagnant. We must always progress. To be able to teach people, to evangelize someone, when a person asks us about religion, Christianity, or the Bible, we need to be ready. If you've been here 10 or 15 years and still can't give an answer because you've wasted your time, because you haven't paid attention or been diligent, that's a problem. When you read the Bible, you must do it with all your senses and put your heart into it. Otherwise, you learn nothing and aren't able to answer someone when they ask about God. Spiritual maturity is about knowing how to handle all these details, small and large, all situations, how we behave with people, how we behave as a church. All of this is spiritual maturity. It's very important that we value and strive to mature every day